Okay, just checking in with our monthly Facebook Live shout-outs, news you can use, and events not to miss. Just giving it a moment because it always takes just a second to catch up with me. I'm just going to ask Bailey. Good. Do you hear and see me? Yeah, it always just takes a little bit for it to do its thing. But anyway, okay, so all of the links and things that we're going to share along the way are going to be on my personal Facebook page, but I know that I'm streaming this out to the Peppershock Media page, the LinkedIn page, the YouTube channel, all the different places that I'm able to on riverside.fm. So if you want the links and all of that, you can follow along on the Ray Allen personal page, not the, I think it's also posting to my public image page too. But I just noticed that I get the most traction and most engagement and most eyeballs on the Peppershock, or I mean on the my personal page is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so let's get this party started. I have a whole bunch of things to do and say today. Lots of shout outs, news you can use, and events not to miss. So, first of all, let's do some shout outs for last month. We had a busy month with our word of mouth mixer at the Lee Pesky Learning Center. And if you've never heard about the Lee Pesky Learning Center, I highly recommend that you go check out the Lee Pesky Learning Center. It is a place to learn, and especially if you have some sort of learning disability or ability or capability, I should say. And they help young adults and children and people learn in those that need extra care and guidance. I wish I would have known about them when I was younger with a little bit of dyslexia and all the things that I had going on. But go and in some situations, they are nonprofits, so they can help those in need, even if you need the funding to do so. But we had our word of mouth mixer there. It was a great group of people. December, with all the holiday, everything, hustle and bustle. I was really happy to see those that came and showed and supported our word of mouth. And also want to shout out the Birds of Prey. They provided a gift for the raffle prizes that we always give out every word of mouth mixer. So if you want to be a raffle prize donor, we are always welcome to do that, so we can share and shout you out and talk about you. And then, of course, Ballet Idaho also contributed. Big thanks to Brittany there at Lee Pesky Learning Center and Maggie for helping to coordinate and get those things on, and all the food and all the wonderful things that we did during the word of mouth mixer in December. And in January, I want to, well, we're here in January already, but the January word of mouth mixer is actually a part of our big annual new marketing trends for the new year event. And then immediately following the workshop, we will have our reception, which is the word of mouth mixer. So exactly 1 year ago, in January, we've done the new marketing trends for the new year every year for several years now. And then last year we decided to start the reception. And we all came to this conclusion, wouldn't it be great if we could still continue to meet on a monthly basis? And so then suddenly we had businesses sign up to host every month. And then we ended up with a wait list. And so then we decided to continue on in 2026 to do word of mouth mixers. It just keeps growing and growing. Every time we do these mixers at a different venue host or business is hosting, new people come, and then we join them in our community. There is the word of mouth mixer Treasure Valley Facebook group and LinkedIn group if you're not already a part of it. And if you haven't attended a word of mouth mixer yet, please consider joining us, especially on January 15th. We are doing our new marketing trends for the new year. We have a whole great speaker lineup that will be there, including myself, but we also have Kim Sherman-Labram from the SBDC, the Small Business Development Center. She's a business consultant and digital marketing expert, and she is going to be speaking about AI and design and all fun things that you need to learn about. And then we also have Dr. Ann Hamby. She's the associate editor at the Journal of Advertising. She's a PhD. She's amazing. She has guest spoke at my class for the National Student Advertising Competition class. She is also a professor at Boise State, and just a wealth of walking knowledge that you need to learn from her at the new marketing trends for the new year. And then she's partnering up with Steve Pentland. He's an associate professor at Boise State, but also the founder of Rhetorics Lab. And this is new technology, new ways of doing things. He's a behavioral scientist now. And with marketing, this is going to be such a cool session with Dr. Ann Hamby and Steve Pentland, because they are sharing what we can do in the new year with behavioral science and marketing combined. And he's incorporated in Rhetorics Lab this really cool AI tools and technology and video, and you're just gonna have to come and see. He shared it with my class, and I was so enthralled and so just wow, amazed at what he's created, that I invited him to come to New Marketing Trends for the New Year and share this all with you, for those of you who can either come in person or on Zoom. We have, a few of you already signed up for Zoom, but in person, we will be the Washington Federal headquarters, thanks to Adrienne Esposito. She has helped us with the space and the giving us some snacks and things that we can have during the workshop. And then the mixer, she's got all the food dialed in for that. And we will also have Boise Catering Company there to serve. And we have a sponsor for the beverages. So Bailey, you're gonna have to remind me. I can't think of the sponsor name. I'm drawing a blank. I was thinking we would have that, but anyway, we'll add that in. And then so also Blue Gander Window Cleaning donated a $200 gift card that we'll do for our raffle prizes. And we have some amazing things that are in the lineup. Also, Tom Scott, during the workshop for the New Marketing Trends for the New Year, he's going to talk about NIL partnerships and what it means to partner with student athletes, and help promote your brand. And so he's done that with Pastry Perfection and several others. And it's just a really cool way to engage, and a unique way for your brand to be promoted through student athletes. So he's going to touch base on NIL deals and partnerships and what that looks like. And of course, if you haven't heard the news, Tom Scott Agency and Peppershock Media merged. And so we are now working under Peppershock Media with all of Tom Scott's clients. And now they're new to us clients at Peppershock. So we also gained Kim Saucerman as our project manager, and she is working with the clients that came from Tom Scott, which are now Peppershock clients. And just a shout out to some of our new featured clients that we would love to shout out, tag, and have you patron them is Atkins Mirror and Glass. And then Optimist Youth Football. I know my boys both did football, flag football, and Pee Wee football and Optimist Youth Football. It's such a great program for these young people to be a part of. And my oldest son then went on to play college football, so they're getting their start in the young Optimist Youth Football. So they're a client, and we love that. And I just love what they do for the youth in our community. And then we also want to shout out Scrub and Bubbles. They're a residential cleaning company, and we are getting to work with them. We did a marketing audit, and then we are currently in the throes right now, refreshing their brand. We're scrubbing their logo clean and making it wonderful. Christy, our senior graphic designer here, is working with Renee over there and her staff to create their new brand and logo. Super excited about that. They just moved into a new building, and so they're waiting for their new logo for their signage and all the fun things as we go through the creative process and facilitate that creative process with them. And then also Renee had invited us to come along with them as they adopted a family through the Angel Tag program through the Salvation Army, and they went shopping and got gifts for a family in need. And so we got to go along, and Brandon Freeman helped shoot some footage, and then Brian here edited it all together. And so go check out Scrub and Bubbles and what they mean. They are truly a wonderful company. They've been around for a long time, very reputable. So if that's something that you need, go check out Scrub and Bubbles. Another client shout out is Harmon Travel. Super excited to work on that. They work with Boise State and doing the Boise State travel, and they do concerts at the sea. They do cruises. They do signature service, all the fun things that you can do when you hire a travel agency. I honestly thought, man, a lot of people will just go on the websites and try to do their travel themselves, but what they can put together for people is remarkable. And I saw some of the things that they do, and I'm just blown away, and I can't wait. I'm gonna keep trying to get Drew to take me on a cruise someday. I don't know, he's not so much about boats, but that's okay. I'll go with my friend Donor. We'll do something, but I definitely can't wait to work with Harmon Travel and learn more about all of their capabilities and the things that they do. And they are a generational company. The grandma started the company a long time ago with bus tours, and then the son, and now the next son, and then his sons might, they're 18 and 15, so they might even take it on. But anyway, it's Sean's now running it, and with dad's help there. But just fascinating story. I love it. Can't wait to do more with them. Another shout out is ProCare Landscape, Kevin Allen. We always tease and say cousin Kevin or cousin Ray, but we're really not related, even though we have the same last name. But shout out to Kevin and ProCare Landscape. We started off with a marketing audit and made a plan, and we're going to get to work with Kevin this next year and his team. Super excited about that. I'm sure you've seen ProCare Landscaping trucks. They always have one parked downtown, so you drive right by it. Great branding, by the way. So excited about working with them and about all of the landscape design and builds that they do, and care that they take on. So going to work with that brand. And then another shout out, Wear Ease. I'm excited about this one too. We've had Wear Ease for a while, but shout out because we are now doing TikTok campaign videos. And Brian Stoddy here, he is working with us to create the TikTok channel, and then the promotions, and building the channel, and building the people that need to know about Wear Ease. And if you don't know about Wear Ease, it's something that traditionally, well, not always, but a lot of women after a post mastectomy, or if they have lymphedema or any of those types of things where they need compression garments, Wear Ease is the top place to go. Our founder, Phyllis, here in the Valley, but she, sells these products all over the world, and they are Medicare, Medicaid qualified products, and then they are post-surgery. So just really a great product that is necessary and needed in a long way. So I'm assuming that I'm heard and seen. I just wanted to make sure that I would pause because I never actually got confirmation on that. Hopefully I didn't. So the thing is I have to mute my channel because otherwise I get feedback. So I'm just checking in to make sure that I am heard. Bailey, can you give me a chat back if you could? Because I am nervous now. Sometimes technology works and sometimes technology doesn't work. So I'm always just checking in to make sure it's working. Okay, so it looks like it is because she's getting all the links in there. Thank you. All right, just thought I would take a little quick pause for that. Okay, now let's see. We're back where I'm listed here. Some events not to miss, thinking about coming up the gala season. So Jaden DeLuca Foundation, a Crown Jewel Affair is coming up, and we work with them every year. We get to sponsor this amazing organization, the Jaden DeLuca Foundation Masquerade Ball, a crown jewel affair on Saturday, January 31st, 2026, at the Boise Center. It's formal attire, masquerade, and a crown jewel affair. They always have a different theme every year. But the Jaden DeLuca Foundation started, well, I guess it would probably be near 20 years ago. Jaden DeLuca, she passed away of a congenital heart condition. And her parents, Jeremy and Carolee, started this foundation as a way to do a couple things. One, they support research and development in youth who have heart conditions. And then they also support the Heart Hero families of those who have children or babies that are born with heart conditions. And they do fun things with them. They get them to be able to just be kids for a little while and do some fun things. They do hockey games, they do bowling, they just do all fun things with them, activities. But it goes for a great cause. And oh my gosh, the Jaden DeLuca Foundation has done so many projects over the years to help both here and in Denver, where little Jaden was when she was getting her heart surgeries, and the doctors and everybody that was working to help her. So they do this to pay it forward. And of course, there's sponsorship opportunities still available. Okay. This is the 16th annual Masquerade Ball. I wasn't too far off. I had to remember exactly when it got started and everything. But we just love working with the family and the organization and the people there. And we create videos and stories and do wonderful things to help this organization. And it is just a wonderful time at the gala. And this year, the proceeds will benefit the St. Luke's Children's Hospital, Pediatric Heart Research, and the families of the children with pediatric heart disease. So January 31st, I will tell you, tickets always sell out. So if you want to go to this event, it is definitely one not to miss. You are, kind of who's who in town if you get to come to this event. And we're excited. We're hosting a table, and being able to be a part of this is going to be awesome. Auction Frogs, they have a mobile bidding thing going on, all kinds of wonderful auction items up for grabs. So pay attention to that. And if you want to donate auction items too, I'm sure they're open to that as well. So more things to come on that. But wanted to give Jaden DeLuca Foundation a shout out. We're working on the videos now that will play at the event and on their social media. We just redid their website, all kinds of fun things going on there. Okay, some more shout outs. We just had our Peppershock Palooza, which is our mini one where we work on the business for half the day. And then immediately following, we had our holiday after party. So we've decided to have our holiday party after the holidays. And it just makes it nice so that way we're not trying to cram everything in during the holidays when it's busy for family and all the parties and things. So we had our Peppershock Palooza, where we set out our goals for the year and set our rocks and did all of our issue processing and identifying issues that we needed to solve and or ones that are on the list to solve, and went through all of that, especially with our new staff and new clients that we're taking on after the merge with Tom Scott Agency. So lots of wonderful things on the horizon. We just went through also a software conversion from our old accounting and process, or like it basically did everything. It was called Workamajig, and now we're on to QuickBooks Online and learning new ways of doing things. And also wanted to welcome our brand new bookkeeper. We have a bookkeeper. I am so excited. Casey Gepford has come to us, and we've known him a long time. We actually worked with him back when he was at Cordova Coolers, and when we did the Great Northwest Outdoor Expo with Ducks Unlimited a long time ago. So super excited to have him on board board. He's got operations background and bookkeeping. I'm just really thrilled. So welcome to Casey, and then Katie is his wife. They came to the holiday party with like 2 days notice, which was awesome. We had a mystery dinner, and shout out to Caden. He was our host and he like totally took the role very seriously. We were at a zoo in 1922 and people dressed up in the 1920s. It was so much fun and had to figure out who done it. And we had, characters like Al Gator, and I was Penny Gwen, and Tusk, just all these fun things. And anyway, it was super fun. Had a great time. I think everyone had a great time. And then we had our white elephant gift. Tom ended up with the swag bag. I got my white elephant gift was swag this year from all the swag that I've collected for the year. So super fun. He promises he didn't leave it behind on purpose. Right, Tom? Yeah. Anyway, super fun. We had a great time. Shout out to Papa Bear's Barbecue. They're brand new. They're going to be a truck, food trailer, and we're designing their logo and their the wrap for their trailer and all kinds of fun things. So Papa Bear Barbecue supplied our dinner for our mystery dinner party slash Peppershock, holiday after party. It was a lot of fun, and yeah, it was super cool. So shout out to Papa Bear's Barbecue. Shout out to the team for helping put it all together with the palooza and the party and the decorations and all the fun things that we got to do for our party. And I think that Brian's going to post those photos here to socials and an album, so you'll get to see all the fun things that people did to dress up and make that happen. So also a shout out to our new graphic designer, our spring semester design intern from Boise State, Jessica. Let's see if I can say her name right. Bestricenu. But Bestricenu. I'm gonna butcher that, but anyway, I'm sure Bailey will post her name. But shout out to our new graphic design intern. She just started, I think yesterday. So that was pretty cool to have a new intern. We usually do one each semester and sometimes even invite him back another semester, and depending on what's going on and what we're doing. But we've had our internship program for years and years and years, and love giving the value of a Peppershock education. I always tell them they'll get out of it what they put into it, of course, but we do want and encourage them to work on real client work so they can build their portfolio and build their resume and get real life experience, and internships are a great way to do that. Speaking of young people and mentoring, well, I should say students. Groundhog's Day is also National Job Shadow Day, which is February 2nd. So it's a Monday this year. And in years past, we have hosted high school students to come and take a tour and learn about the different careers that we have here, either graphic design, video production, marketing, accounting, you name it. We talk about all the different things that we do here at our ad agency and creative production shop. So Job Shadow Day, we've had lots of high school students come through and learn from us. We don't do high school internships, but we do the Job Shadow Day for high schoolers. We just typically need somebody a little bit more advanced in their college education. But we love to do the Job Shadow Day with the high schoolers that want to learn from us and can come and we'll go through all our agency capabilities, our story, and answer any questions they might have. And in some years, we've actually even had like if it was through the city or one of the schools or high schools, they've like supplied meals for the students to come so they can hang out longer and be here all day. So that should happen. And if not, sometimes we'll just order pizza for them. But what high school student doesn't like pizza, right? So if your high school student is interested in any of the careers that we have here at Peppershock, and you want them to be a part of the National Job Shadow Day, and it should be a school excused absence, by the way, then they can come here and we can we'll have our sign up list, and people can we usually can take about 15 to 20 at max. it gets a little crowded more than that, but and sometimes we'll divide and conquer and have people talk to different people depending on what their interests are and what they want to do. But yeah, February 2nd, National Job Shadow Day, and we'll do our job shadow for the high school students, even middle schoolers. I mean, it's never too late to get, get involved. So if that is something of interest and you want your high school student, or you know of a high school student, or if you know of a career counselor at a high school, oftentimes we get hit up, and I usually just say we do it all in one day on National Job Shadow Day. So that is the idea. Um, so that's what I know for now. And okay, moving on. We have a couple more things, and then I will be done with my shout outs, news you can use, and events not to miss for January. Let me just cover, what did I do? Shout outs, holiday party, talked about that. Our new intern, talked about that. Oh, okay. The Idaho Business Review voter rankings, reader rankings surveys are out. So if you love Peppershock, I would love for you to go vote for us. We're in the voting numbers. You can go find us in number 32, 34, 70, and 71. Things like voting for best ad agency, or best video production company, best PR company, best whatever website company, those types of things. Would love for your vote of confidence. That helps us when we do our proposals. We put, that we're number one in Idaho, kind of thing, or one of the top choices. So thank you for that. That's always helpful. And we've consecutively had with in the top 3, or even top choice in some of those categories. So thank you for your trust and support in Peppershock. We love doing what we do, and hopefully you do too. All right. Let's see. I already mentioned word of mouth mixer. Today is the last day for early bird pricing. Today is the last day for early bird pricing. It will end at 11:59 p.m. tonight on the 6th. If you're watching this later, don't miss out on early bird pricing for new marketing trends for the new year, with our word of mouth mixer immediately following. And we got lots of good prizes, and raffle prizes and door prizes and all fun things. So come join us. Come see our speakers. I'm going to share a rundown of all of the latest and greatest in the new marketing trends that you need to know about for the new year. And oh my gosh, there's so many new things that are I'm making some predictions of what's going to work and what's not, but I know that AI tools is definitely a hot topic. So we're going to cover some of the tools that we're using every day, some of the tools that you can use, or we also actually subscribe and resell some tools that you're welcome to learn about as well, that we'll share with you. And the nice thing about that is that we can provide support too, with what we call Pepper Post, and our scheduling tools, our social media tools. It helps with generating content and images, and all the things that you need to help continue to keep your brand out there in the world, to help you build your brand and your bottom line. Okay, let's see. Oh, a couple more things. Next February, Word of Mouth Mixer is going to be hosted by the Girl Scouts of Silver Sage, with Dawn Rising and Kismet and Angela over there. It's about to be cookie season, and I know that they have some new cookies, and I've tried. I was one of the people that got to try the new cookies, so I'm telling you now, it's not great for my diet, but I don't care. It's Girl Scout cookies. Yeah, it's going to be great. Anyway, so that's happening in February. I think we're trying to nail down the exact date. They wanted to do it before the cookies arrived, because then they're going to be in cookie campaign mode, of course. So I suggested February 18th, but it's still tentative. So we're going to get that date narrowed down here shortly, but you can go to peppershock.com/events. And as soon as we have it posted, it'll be posted there. And then we'll have the Facebook event. And then, of course, we'll post to the Word of Mouth Mixers Treasure Valley Facebook group and on LinkedIn and all the places. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, we're going to be at the Girl Scouts of Silver Sage. By the way, if you would like to contribute to the raffle prizes, people win raffle prizes for doing variety of things of like setting reconnects up or connecting on LinkedIn or doing just variety of things. And so the more you participate, the more raffle tickets you get, the more chances you have to win all the awesome prizes that people contribute. And so that would be great. Couple more shout outs. I already said welcome to Casey, our new bookkeeper. Oh, a shout out to Christy. Her work anniversary is her second work anniversary came February. Well, no, sorry. I'm trying to remember exactly the day. I lost track of the day. Oh, it was December. I don't remember now. I lost track of it. Anyway, she had her second work anniversary. A couple more shout outs. Brian's birthday is coming up. Brian McKinney's birthday is on January 25th. So be sure and say happy birthday to her. And we'll have our our munch. We have it on Mondays now, last Monday of the month, to celebrate all the workversaries and birthdays and celebrations and all the fun things. And Brian is about to have his 10th workversary come up on February 1st. And then Bailey's birthday is going to be, I think, February 7th. So lots to celebrate next month as well. Huge special shout out and thank you to my friend Cheryl Adams. She's a wonderful friend and has been for a long time. We met through the small business emerging leaders program years and years ago, and she's just super smart and with financial things. And I had to lean on her advice quite a bit to help with getting set up with QuickBooks Online to the transition to QuickBooks Online. QuickBooks Online's a little quirky, so I had to learn a few things, and she's helped us tremendously in getting things dialed in and lined up and how all of the everything works in the new system, because we were so used to our old system after we've been on that old system since 2012. So it was really time to upgrade to that. But big shout out to Cheryl Adams. Thank you for all that you have done to support us in that transition. Really love it. Okay, another shout out to our new ladies mastermind group. So years ago, Connie Miller and I and several ladies got together and we had a mastermind group then. And it was great. We still have those relationships today. Those are our, closest people that we can confide and be, vulnerable with, and, safe space to be able to process any issues or anything that's going on in our lives and our business lives and our careers, all the things. And so we've created a new mastermind, ladies mastermind group. And just a shout out, you know who you are, and just wanted to say thank you for joining me and in this journey. I wanted to do it again. Connie will be here, when she can. She's snowbirding in Arizona right now. She's celebrating a brand new grandbaby, another one. And so anyway, just wanted to say thank you to those ladies that are joining us every month to come together, build our relationships, make them strong, and just become our trusted advisors. So thank you for that. Let's see, I already talked about Groundhog's Day. Oh, just a PSA. So last Valentine's Day, it was time for me to get a mammogram. Well, I hadn't gotten one for a while because of COVID or whatever, and Seltzer went out of business, and so I had to reestablish doctors and do the whole thing. Anyway, so I ended up getting a mammogram in McCall because that was like the soonest they could try to, get us in and not wait another 8 months or whatever it was. So we just now, I guess, make it our second annual tradition to go to McCall to get my mammogram. And it just happens to be over Valentine's Day. So I'm calling it the mammogram McCall trip, the McCall mammogram trip. But just public service announcement. Obviously, breast cancer is something to pay attention to, especially if you're, a certain age. You need to start getting these mammograms regularly. And so if you haven't had one for a while, or at least within the last year, and you're, I think they say 40 and above, maybe even, I don't know, don't quote me on that, I can't remember. But just get yours scheduled, and you can do it in a call, and they can get you in quicker. It's like it's yeah, easy to do. So there's your reminder. Coming up, some other things that, things that are happening to think about. March 8th is International Women's Day. So plan for that. And then, another event not to miss that's coming up is the Nampa Ducks Unlimited Banquet, February 28th. Idaho Ducks Unlimited. Drew's the state PR chair, has been for years for Ducks Unlimited. And so just wanted to shout that out. They sell out every year, so I would get tickets for that. I think that they're hosting it at the Elks facility here in Nampa. You can go to the Idaho Ducks chapter website and get tickets for that. Or sponsor. They're always looking for sponsors and giveaways and all kinds of fun things for that. I know Michaela's on the committee. My uncle Randy's on the committee. Aunt Candy's on the committee. Drew's on the committee. So lots of people that we know are a part of Ducks Unlimited. And it's not just for hunters, by the way. It's also for conservation. So a lot of what Ducks Unlimited does is buys land to conserve it and continue to keep wetlands around here. So we are a big part of the migratory birds that come through here. So they need wetlands. And so even if you're not a hunter, you can still be a part of the conservation efforts. They have biologists on staff. They do a lot of conservation, wetlands, and things like that to help. Okay. Another save the date for Snake River Stampede. I forgot to grab the dates, but I think it's always now going to be I want to say second weekend in June, or maybe third. Oh shoot. I think it's like June 16th. And then on the 22nd is the wind down, the day after the rodeo on that Sunday. So save the date for Snake River Stampede. Again, they'll probably sell out, so want to get that on board. And then they decided to do the wind down again. They just did it last year, where they do the wineries come and do wine tasting and everything, and some of the artisans and booths and crafts and food vendors are still there on Sunday. And so that was a pretty fun event last year. And I actually ordered a hat. And then when we went to NFR in Vegas, I went to Cowboy Christmas at the Rio and actually got my hat then, which was pretty cool. So finally have my own custom made hat, and it fits my head. That was always my problem. I could never find a cowboy hat that would fit my head, or fit it just right. So anyway, super excited about wearing my new hat. A couple more and then I'll be done. So the Mountain West Council, BSA, formerly known as Boy Scouts of America, but now it's BSA. The roundup of leaders is happening, and Drew is getting recognized for 15 years plus of service to the pack and troop 116. He has been the assistant scoutmaster for several years, the treasurer of the whole thing for our troop for years and years. And now that Caden is 18 and an Eagle Scout candidate, he got his candidacy literally like 2 or 3 days before he turned 18. So he made it on time. So he is going to be an Eagle Scout. And so anyway, Drew's getting recognized as well for all of his volunteer service hours and all of his time. Every month they go on a scout camp out. They went on a 75-mile, they'll probably, I don't know, tell me different, but they'll tell me different on how many miles that they've gone on. It was supposed to be a 50-miler, but they actually went in Yellowstone and they hiked all the way around Yellowstone Lake and then did like an extra little hike to go see some cool things. So anyway, but yeah, Drew's been a part of the troop for a long, long time. He's still going to continue on until they can find the next, exit strategy there. But I think Caden's still going to be a part of it, at least through high school. Because you can, even though you turn 18, you can still be an adult participant. And so he's going to keep doing that until his buddies also Eagle and age out as well. But anyway, if you're interested in Scouts or Cub Scouts or any of those types of things, it's a great program. I mean, these boys and girls learn many, many things, many life lessons. I know Caden has gone and done more than he needed to for his all of his merit badges and all the things that he's learned, including first aid and lifeguard. Now he's a lifeguard, and he's a supervisor at Goldfish swim school. So anyway, lots of good things about the Scouts. And anyway, that's the story. Okay, so I need to wrap up because my next appointment is already here and I am running late. So um, that's all for now. Those are our shout outs, news you can use, and events not to miss. Hey, if you have an event that you want me to shout out next time I do this, let us know. It goes out on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, YouTube, all the different places. And I'm happy to promote and share and spread the word, right? This is word of mouth marketing right here. And by the way, I love it when I get the comments, even if you watch the replay later. It just lets me know that you've watched it and that you can comment on something and make, if you've got questions or, whatever, comments, concerns, all of the above. I love feedback. Good, bad, or indifferent. Feedback is always a gift. And hopefully then you got the one main big message that early bird pricing ends today, January 6th, 11:59 for new marketing trends for the new year and January word of mouth mixer. If you miss out on early bird, that's okay. You can still join us and just pay the regular price. That's all. And then next year, just plan ahead so that you can get early bird pricing. Awesome. All right. Well, until next time, everybody, enjoy your marketing journey. Thank you.